Welcome viewers to the first episode of a series I'm calling Nature's Casanova, where we look at some animals that get more action than you and I. So I'm your extremely single host, my name's Toby, and we're going to be diving into some of the romantic relationships of animals that put all humans to shame. Seriously, if I was given $1 for every time that a penguin has shown me up with a simple pebble, I would be a millionaire by now. But worry not, in this video we're going to be embarking on a journey to have a look at some of the animals in the animal kingdom and taking some notes and advice from them on their romantic properties and romantic ideas. And we'll be looking at some of the smooth operators, the charming of charmers, and also the flirtatious fluff balls of the animal kingdom to see if we can take any notes and learn anything from them. From birds serenading each other with their beautiful songs to even frogs croaking their way to their partner's hearts, here are a few animals that actually have a better romantic life than I do. And I can guarantee they will make us humans look like we are awful at all this romantic stuff. So grab some popcorn, snuggle up with probably no one if you're alone this Valentine's Day, and enjoy the video. So starting off at number 1, we have got the most romantic bird I've ever seen. He's already dressed up for it. We have got the penguin, or the birds in the tuxedos. So they're already dressed for the occasion, which just makes it 10 times better, honestly. What makes these guys so romantic in the animal kingdom is because they think outside of the box. So instead of thinking, what am I gonna get my love of my life? Am I gonna get flowers? Am I gonna get chocolate? No. Rocks. But wait one second, because I know rocks sound like a really bad gift, and it just sounds really awful if I just went up to, say, my non-existent girlfriend and said, here you go, here's a rock. It's a pretty crappy gift for us to give someone, but for a penguin this is a perfect gift for them, because it actually means a lot more to give these rocks, and also they're not just your average kind of rough random rock you found on the side of the road. These are pristine, smooth, shiny, round little rocks that will go straight into the building of the nest, so it contributes to the future of the chick and it leads to them having a chick. So it is the ultimate power play from these penguins to do this, because they are just looking to get that little fun time with their mate that will eventually lead to a chick. But as well as having these really smooth, shiny rocks, they also have other things that they do that is just really romantic between the two of them, or it seems romantic between the two of them, which is them sharing the duty of looking after the little baby. So it's not just the mum or it's not just the dad that will look after the little chick. They will actually take turns, and one will look after the chick, keep it nice and warm, because in the climate penguins live in, it tends to be freezing. But they do this, and they will have them between their legs, all cutched up, all nice and snuggly. On a cold day, I just want to be nice and warm and cuddled like this. But then while the, say, mum this, the dad is out going to find some food. And then when the dad finds food and brings food back for everyone, the mum will then go out and find food. So it's just a perfect cycle of how they do it. So there's gifting of a beautiful rock that will build up their future, into then perfect amount of teamwork and bonding to look after this new little baby chick that they have. Penguins are also not afraid to scream and shout at how much they love each other. So scientists have actually seen in the wild where two pair penguins will actually only shout to each other, and to an understanding this is one letting each other know where they are, but also to kind of shout, I love you, sort of thing. They just shout that at each other, which is really sweet. More people need to do this. I want to be walking with my hopeful future girlfriend and they wander off somewhere and we can just shout to each other, I love you, with nobody caring. That would be amazing. So animal number 2 that we're going to be looking at is the river otter. And these guys, in my opinion, are just utterly adorable. That is just an awful pun. But anyway, so these guys, otters, or the river otter to be more specific, are amazing when it comes to relationships, as they are extremely affectionate, extremely caring over their young, and extremely caring over their partner. So if you can see here, you will see that they are actually holding hands. And this isn't just because they like dapping each other up like your average friends would, but it's actually a very caring and loving thing to do with otters, as they actually hold on to each other to make sure they don't drift away from each other so they can stay together, but also it's signifying that they are actually together. So the male otter will hold the hand of the female otter to say to all the other males in the area, this is my girlfriend, stay away. And he's just been very protective over her. So it's really, really nice that he will actually protect her and look after her and kind of signify, I don't want anyone else coming near and hitting on my girlfriend. But they will also do this to their babies as well, where they will hold their hand, as they are just kind of making sure they don't lose their child, which a lot of parents do. I know my parents definitely did that thing with me, where they would hold my hand when I was younger to make sure I didn't run off and probably get hit by a car or stolen by another person. But otters are very good at this. They will actually hold the hand of their little baby if they're floating down the river, if they're big enough to be floating by themselves. But if they're not big enough to do that, they will actually lay them on their bellies. Otters like to float on their backs with their bellies facing the sky, and they'll just kind of lazily paddle along. And a lot of the time you might see a little baby otter on the belly of either the mum or the dad, because that's again making sure they are close by, nice and safe and protected. And as we come to an end on our journey through the animal kingdom and how much better their romantic lives are than ours, we reach the final destination of the swan. So these guys have been a long time representative of love and romance, and they have been throughout history, and there's a lot of reasons why this is. So these guys are monogamous, so they will only have one mate, and if that mate dies, they will actually mourn the death of that mate. And with these guys, their love doesn't seem to end or die, unless the swan does, because they will actually raise little baby swans or cygnets every single year with their partner, and will do a very good joint effort at doing so. And to top it all off, these guys will actually partake in a courtship ritual where they will actually bow their heads to each other, touch their heads together like this, and their necks arch will actually create a heart shape. If that's not a symbol of love and romance within an animal, I don't know what is. And there's no wonder these guys have a better romantic life than I do, as I wish I had someone that I could do something similar like that with. As we have come to the end of our journey through the animal kingdom, and looking at some of the romantic endeavors that happen here, I hope you guys have learned something for this Valentine's Day. I definitely haven't. I'm still single as anything on this Valentine's Day, and probably will be for the next couple of years as well, because I'm scared to talk to women. But if you guys enjoyed this video, if you learned anything, let me know in the comments. If there's any other animals you want me to have a little look at and discuss about, just leave it in the comments as well. But thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that special stuff. I don't know. New video every week-ish. It's a bit of a leeway there, but thank you very much for watching.